Greetings, y'all. It is Matt from the Green Arcade. Good morning. How's everybody doing? We'll wait till some more folk get in here. Oh, it's that time already. Let's go say good morning to old man. Morning, old man.
Good morning.
How's it going?
It's going good.
Good. I gotta figure out how to do this, but I think I've kind of got it figured out. Good morning, Bravo Chick. Hey, long time no see. Good morning, Fuzzy. Good morning, DWD. Dude. Maybe it's dude. How's everybody doing? So, today on the Green Arcade, just waking up. How are you? I'm good. I've been awake for a bit. Doing pretty good. Yeah. Had me a little breakfast. And yeah. So, today, I don't know if anybody's noticed this or not, but the category that we have listed right now currently is for Farming Simulator 25. And we're not playing Farming Simulator 25, but we're going to be talking Farming Simulator 25. And I don't know, I'm going to go to this live screen here in just a second. I'm thinking that'll stay right there. Alright, let's see if this works. Boom. Well, it kind of worked. I probably shouldn't have programmed that button to be the button. Okay, so we're going to talk Farming Simulator 25. We're not playing Farming Simulator 25. We don't have early access or anything like that, so sorry to get your hopes up. But we're going to talk Farming Simulator 25. The game's been announced for months now. And yeah, there's a lot of stuff to go over. Number one being that it'll be available November 12th. You can pre-order it now. Make sure you pre-order it, because if you pre-order it, you will get some free stuff. So we'll talk about that too. It's available for the PC, the Mac, the PlayStation, and the Xbox. PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X, S to be specific. Yeah, that is literally right around the corner. Time is just flying by. It's October 19th now today. So we've got I think it's less than 25 days. Hey Siri. Hey Siri. How many days until November 12th?
It's 24 days until then.
24 days until then. We are less than a month away. We're about 3 weeks. 3.5-ish weeks away from the release. So, morning, Yuleberry. How's it going? So, I've got this on full screen here. You can see my mouse on there. and we're gonna start talking about it, and we'll go look at some of the longer list of equipment and stuff. Good morning, Twitchy. Congrats on the legendary unboxing. It was about time. Yep, it's out of the box. Still setting up that process. I gotta find a table, like something, not really a coffee table. I've got to find some kind of table, and I guess I need to go to like a furniture place. I need to find something that'll hold the weight of a CPU, like a single CPU. I looked at some of the stuff like at the big retailers like Walmart and stuff like that. They have like little bookshelves that are the right size. They have little writing desks that are the right size, but they have a weight limit on them. And they're made out of that, what is it called? That board? You know what I'm talking about, the cheap board?
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't hold the weight. It won't hold the weight of a full, tower CPU. So, yeah, particle board. Yeah, it's some kind of composite particle board. So it's very, very... I'm going to believe what their weight limit says, like on the website. If that's what the weight limit says, then that's probably actually what it is. So... But yeah, I gotta find something to do that before I can finish the setup on it. And I may need to order some cables too. I've got cables, but I'm thinking about ordering some new cables that are custom. Yeah, I know that's hard to explain. It's kind of hard to make sense, but yeah, I need something separate to set the CPUs on so I can move the other 55-inch screen in here, and I gotta get on that fast. I've been on it. I've searched around. Good morning. Welcome in. Are you planning a 2 PC setup? Not at the moment. Maybe eventually, but at the moment, I'm just going to make a switch over to the new one and just stream and play from that one. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into this. We're going to go to the blog first. So this is the Farming Simulator website. This is the home screen. Pre-order Farming Simulator 25 now. Let's go to the blog screen because there's a lot of stuff to cover. Fact sheets. We've been getting fact sheets pretty much every Friday for about 6-7 weeks now. I think it is what it is, and we've got a bunch of fact sheets now. We'll just go through them all here. So October 18th, which was yesterday, we got to see the Xerion 12. This is the big quad track, if you will, Kloss tractor. Got that one. We got the, I cannot say that, Riedler Farzenhillenbrawl. I don't know. It looks like a Volvo. It almost looks like a Volvo there in the front, but it's a log truck. Well, log truck and a trailer that you can get with it. There's another picture of it there. Riedler Farzenhillenbrawl, maybe? I don't know. We haven't seen any of the other stuff yet. Like the Schwarzmuller or the Flygo log trailer yet. So I don't know. They haven't announced it yet. We got the Grimmy Matrix 1800. This is a planter. This plants only, and get this, this is a weird combination. It only plants canola and sugar beets. It's something. I haven't seen a planter that does both sugar beets and just canola, but that's all it plants. Yeah. Yuleberry says it's Farzugbo. Farzugbo? That other one? Okay. I'm going to take your word for it because I sure can't say it. So this is like you can't do corn with it. It's so weird. It's a planter, but you can't do cotton or corn or anything like that. It doesn't hold very much either. It does fold up though. I don't know. I guess if we want to be exclusive canola or sugar beet farmers, we could use that. Got the same tractor and a mower. The Samaz mower XT390. And the same Virtus 135 RV shift. Click on that one. Bow as in bow of a tree. Okay. I still can't say it. Alright, and then we got, I think a lot of the guys were excited about this one. This is the Amity Sugar Beet Harvester. It's an American, everybody was like, finally some American sugar beet equipment. You get the harvester that you pull behind the tractor itself, and then I guess we'll have to call it an auger wagon, because I mean, technically I don't think you would call it a grain cart. You might call it a beet cart or something like that, but look at all the stuff that it holds though. That's crazy. It holds like the basic grain stuff, and then it holds all this other stuff too. So this one's definitely going to be on the list of stuff to get. This may be our first sugar beet harvester. For the price, it's only $175,000 versus the full, big ones, which are like over $500,000. So, and then the auger wagon is $160. It's almost as much as the harvester is the picker. But it had that might be a universal auger wagon. Looks like it holds like 60,000, so that's pretty nice. But yeah, here's the bigger one. This is the Agrifac, and it's over $500,000. Does have a bigger capacity, but it's one of those things that's well down the line. Once we're gonna have to make some money first before we buy that thing. It's a little expensive. Alright, then we got the how do you say that one? Kuker. It's got two O's over the O. Kukerling? Maybe? The Ultima 800? We'll just call it the Ultima 800. This is a cedar. And this one I'm excited for. This is the Massey Ferguson 8570. This is an older style Massey Ferguson combine, and Yuleberry is here to translate for us. I think he says Kirkerling. So the two O's over the two dots over the O is like So, but anyway, Massey Ferguson 8570 older style combine. I say older style. It's late 80s, early 90s ish. So I have a feeling that this will be one of the starting, might be one of the starting combines. Just because of the price of it and the capacity of it. It's got an 8,000 liter capacity, and it's just over 100,000 for it. And it looks like one of those good starting combines. It's certainly a step above the Deutz-Fahr that we started with in 22. I'll say that much. Certainly a step above the what was that, Sempo Rosenslu that we had in 15. So it'll do it all. It'll do all the basic crops. It'll do all the seeded crops and the planted crops. So wheat, barley, oats, sunflower, sorghum, and then your sunflower, your soybeans, your corn, and then you have the new logo for rice. And I think that's the logo for long grain rice. So the long grain rice kind of looks like yellow on the end there, and then the rice looks like I think it's like a darker color. Oh, the 4 and 13. Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely a much bigger step than the 4 and 13. It didn't even have a cab on it, did it, Sean? So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. That'll be a nice combine to start with, you know. All right, then we take another step back to October 4th. I was happy to see this. It is the John Deere 9RX. Everybody knows that I kind of lean more towards the Deeres. This is the quad track version for the John Deere series. And then you got the Bednar cultivator there. It's got a price tag on it though. This tractor costs about as much as those harvesters do, you know, the big harvesters. So it'll be a minute before we have this thing, but it's expensive. So yeah, and this is not the most powerful quad track tractor in the game. I think the new case, the 750, was it 715? I think it has more ponies. It has more horsepower. I think it's like a 700 and something, and this one is only 690. 91 maybe what that says. So then we got the cultivator. It's a disc harrow. It's not a. I'm assuming that they're gonna return to that kind of way of, you know, disc harrows are shallow cultivators, and then you have your deep cultivators. So that's what it's looking like to me. Then we got the Manitou, the telehandler MLT 841 145 PS Plus. I have no idea what that means, but we've had the Manitou in 22, and I think we've used it before, so it's fine and dandy. Yep, it's cheaper too. Be able to load and unload our bales with that. The other one, the green one, I can't remember the name of the green one. We'll get to that in just a second, though. It's actually pretty cooler because the cab will lift up off of it. Then we got the Oxbow EPD 540E. This is our pea harvester. So when we do peas, you know, a lot of times peas are harvested like with a regular combine, you know, with the grain head. You got to have this machine to do the peas in Farming Simulator. So it's got that over $500,000 price tag on it too. Probably be a minute before we get into peas. Got the Silo King, got a little mixing wagon there. We've had that, I think we've had something like this before. This may just be a upgraded model here. So says it holds between 35 and 45,000 liters. So it might be a more capacity than we have now. I don't remember what the capacity is on the one we have now. All right, going all the way back to September now, September 27th. We've got the John Deere C441R. So click on that. That is the round baler. It is a, what's the right terminology? Silage wrapping baler, maybe? And I like the fact that they put in-game where you have to fill the wrap now. And I think you have to do the string too. I'm not sure on that one, but I think they've added that to the in-game stuff, where you have to fill the string and the wrap. So you gotta do that. I think you can turn all that off too if you don't want to do that, but I think I kind of want to do it since it's in-game now. You know, I know they've had the mods and stuff for that for a while, but I prefer for it to be in-game, you know? Because a lot of times if you do the mods, then you might have a mod conflict. You like that? Yeah. Yep, John Deere round wrapping baler. So we'll probably get back into round bales. It's hooked up to the John Deere 6R there. Gotta love that green. Got the paint jobs in there. Alright, so then we get into, this is the Iseki. This is the regular rice harvester. So if you do long grain rice, that's how they do it here in the U.S. You'll plant it with a normal like seeder. Then you'll flood the fields. And then when it's ready to harvest the field, you'll drain the field. I don't know if you have to do that manually or if it'll do it automatically. But you'll harvest it dry. But the rice, which is more of the Asian style rice, you plant with the Iseki planter. And then you harvest it with this Iseki harvester. And you got the little dragon truck there. There's another little truck. We'll go over that here in a little bit when we go through the full equipment list. But this is called the Dragon. So this is an Asian style truck. So yeah, it's not a very expensive harvester, but this one is for the Asian style rice. So we'll probably have that over on Huntan Pantai over on the Japanese map. And then you got the Dragon there. A lot of this smaller stuff is so much cheaper. A lot of this stuff will be starting-ish equipment. So. Alright, then we've got the Novog, maybe? T-Force Plus 950. This is a seeder. Plants all your basic seed stuff. Wheat, barley, oats, canola, grass, oilseed radish. Does anybody even do oilseed radish anymore? I don't know. It's a cover crop, but I don't know that it actually is actually done anymore. And then it also does peas, and I think that's spinach right there. So alright, so here's the Iseki rice planter. So there's an Iseki tractor. We'll look at that in a minute. This is the PRJ-8D. So this is the, if you want to do like the Asian style rice, this is what you'd use to plant it. And these you have to plant with the saplings. So you'll grow your rice saplings in a greenhouse first. Then you'll take the saplings to this planter, load it up, and then you'll flood the field, and you plant the field flooded. So that's the difference between the long grain rice and this rice, is that you have to plant the field flooded with this machine. Another look at it there. It's not very expensive. 26,000. So yeah. I wonder what is that right there? There's two symbols there. You see that, old man?
Yeah.
I don't know what that is. It's maybe a fertilizer or something, maybe, with it.
That's what it looks like.
Well, there's the crop type. So yeah, there's the brownish looking rice is the Asian style rice. But I don't know what that is. Good morning, Kimmy. How's it going? I'll have to do some more homework on that one. Going back to September 20th, got the Oxbow BP2140E. These things have some long model numbers. This is the green bean harvester. So we're getting green beans, we're getting peas, we're getting spinach, all done with the Oxbow equipment. So we get this one. This one is just shy of $500,000. But yeah, we'll be able to do green beans with it. Looking forward to that. Got the, I'm gonna butcher it, Anna Burger, maybe? Trailer. I think we've had this before. Looks like it's hooked up to a Deutz-Fahr tractor. Actually, no, this is not. I don't think we have had this before. This is like an IT runner pack thing. So it's like a little IT runner trailer, and then you back up under this and hook it up. So I'm guessing this might have some other implements to it too. Alright, then we got the Kloss Evian 450 and Vario 620. So this is a smaller Kloss combine. 8,000 liter capacity. So this kind of, it compares with the Massey Ferguson, the older Massey Ferguson. So this might be could also be a starting combine. It's a little more expensive than the Massey. It's probably a little more modern too. It looks like it's a little newer. What was the little older Kloss combine that we had? Was it the Dominator? I think it was the Dominator. That one definitely was an older Kloss combine. Then we got the Dalbo. So this is the Dalbo PowerChain 800. Disc harrow. Got it hooked up to a Fendt tractor there in the picture. So this one has a price tag of $43,000 on it. And kind of wondering what all these other separate logos are. I see it has a tank on it, so maybe it is some type of fertilizer. And then it does, you can disc up grass and what is that? The oilseed radish with it. Going back to September 13th. Getting kind of early on here. Got the Fendt 700 Vario tractor. And the smaller Bednar Omega 00600FL. These model numbers kill me. They're so long. So yeah. Got the Fendt tractor there. Not a starting tractor, but it's probably about like a mid-size kind of range, maybe a little bit, or maybe just it's a smaller tractor because it's probably about the in comparison like John Deere 6R class. So probably about mid-size. What they call them? Medium. They got small, medium, and large tractors. So this is probably about a medium. And then we got the Bednar Omega seeder. So can do all your basic seeding with that one. And then we move into the Deutz-Fahr. The 6C RV Shift. I wonder what RV Shift means. I don't know. One of the other things said RV Shift. You like the Fendt? Your favorite? Yeah. It's the Fendt is a growing brand, I'll say, here in America. Seems to be taking off. But yeah, Deutz-Fahr. We got the Krone baler round. This is the round baler on the back of this one. The square baler is returning, so those of you that like to use the square Krone baler, it is coming back. Got the round baler there. Keep in mind your round bales. It's a different setup. So number one, you normally have to stop to unload your round bales, whereas the square bales you don't. And your round bales typically are smaller in size. So you're going to have your 125 to 180 centimeter bales. And then when you get to the square balers, the big balers, you'll have them to where you can go up. I think they go up to 240 centimeters. So square balers are probably a little more expensive, but you get bigger bales out of them. Alright, so JCB. This is the only piece of JCB equipment that is coming in-game. I was kind of shocked by that because, there's JCB tractors, right? There's JCB wheel loaders like this one here. There's JCB telehandler. We got a JCB telehandler in-game for 22. And then there's JCB skid steers. We didn't get any of that coming back. Now, I'm not saying it won't come later in the mod hub from Giants, but in-game right now, this is the only piece of JCB equipment that will be in-game when it launches. So I was kind of like, wow, that's, they kept the one piece of equipment, I guess, to keep the brand name in there, but this is it. If you're a JCB fan, it's not a happy day. It's not a sad day, but I mean, this is the only piece of equipment that will be native, on launch day. JCB DLC incoming, maybe. They do have a new JCB telehandler that's pretty popular, so maybe that's one of the DLCs coming in the year one. We'll see. 435S. Pretty decent sized little wheel loader there. Not little really by any means, but alright, and then I was so stoked to see this. So this is the white 8010 series. This tractor is another one of those from the I think the early to mid 90s. And it's an older style tractor. It's got that AGCO brand on it. And I was disappointed. I'm not disappointed in seeing the Anderson Merger, the Merge Pro 915, because I'm kind of a fan of the Merger stuff now. But I was disappointed that Oxbow, the Oxbow Merger that we've been using in 22, it's not going to be in game for 25. So the Oxbow stuff that we got for that DLC, there's only one piece of Oxbow equipment, and it's the what is that? It looks like the fertilizer rig, kind of like the gator looking thing. That's the only piece of equipment, and then of course we're getting the harvesters. But no Oxbow Merger. I think it's bigger than this one. This one is, let me go to the next thing. I don't want to lie to y'all. So yeah, this one is 9.2 meters. So if this will do all one direction, then that will give you a 18.4 meter swath. And right now, the Oxbow, I'm pretty sure it's bigger. I think it gives you over 20. I think it's 20 something. But definitely excited to see the in-game white tractor. This, just looking at it, looking at the price tag, looking at the horsepower on it, this might very well be one of your starting tractors on Riverbend or maybe one of the other maps. So, looking forward to working with that one. Alright, got the Case AF11. So, this Case combine is new. The AF11 and the CR11 New Holland are pretty much one and the same, other than the brand names and the color. So, look at the capacity on this beast. 20,000 liters. This is an in-game, okay, combine. And, we've had mods. We had mods from Sid. We've got the big extended hoppers for the combines from Sid modding and stuff like that. But as far as in-game harvesters go, this one is actually bigger than the John Deere X9. So 20,000 liters. It's got a $740,000 price tag on it, but it is a nice combine. Just saying. And I'm liking that new rule that I'm going to be implementing on our future game saves and stuff. Per map, one piece of equipment per map. So when we get a Case AF11, which I'm sure we'll do at some point, probably not right away, but at some point we will, we'll only own one of them. That way we can kind of spread the wealth among the different brands and stuff of equipment. So, and then this, that's a 10 meter corn hitter. I thought wasn't it 12? Or am I losing it? I want to say the one that we have right now is 12, but this says 10. Maybe the one we have right now is 10. I don't know. Alright, and then this is why you need to pre-order. It doesn't matter what you're on, whether you're on PC, Mac, or if you're on one of the consoles like PS5, Xbox. You want to pre-order Farming Simulator, because this technically is DLC content. This is the pre-order bonus that you get. You only get it if you pre-order it. So you gotta pre-order Farming Simulator 25. If you like Farming Simulator right now, if you played any of the previous games, 22, 19, 17, 15, and you like playing Farming Simulator and you know you're gonna get it anyway, you might as well go ahead and pre-order it, because you'll get this MacDon Swather as a pre-order bonus. And I don't know if that. I think that's just for the Swather if you pre-order it. I think all the other MacDon heads for like the in-game harvesters, I think those are in-game whether you pre-order or not. But you definitely want to pre-order to get this, to get the M1240 Swather and the D140 XL. So, I hear the trains rolling. Trains are loading up grain, and they have been rolling. You can hear them overnight and in the mornings. Alright, then we got a Agrifac Condor Endurance 2. The Agrifac is going to be one of our big in-game sugar beet harvesters, but it's also going to be this sprayer. This kind of reminds me of, I was thinking that this and the Amazon sprayer that we had once upon a time, I want to say it came out in 17. that these were one and the same, but they're really not. They look the same. They're similar. The design is this kind of similar, but this is the Condor by Agrifac. All right, and then I was kind of happy to see this one. I think this will be one of our starting tractors, maybe. It's a very strong possibility. I don't know for sure, but this is the John Deere 3650. It's got the Great Plains seeder on the back of it, the Solid Stand 1500. So these two pieces of equipment may very well be starting equipment. You know, in 22 we started with the 7810, and we started with the what was that one? 40. Trying to remember the number. Was it a 4555 or something like that? I don't see those in the list currently, but this is an older John Deere tractor, and it very well could be one of the starting ones. It doesn't have a very huge horsepower on it. It's like 116. So, and it's one of the, if you know, they typically try to start you with the smaller, cheaper tractors. So, it plants. What? Oh, what's the question mark? Okay, so I see what you're asking now. So the question mark, that when these fact sheets came out, they had not officially announced P's yet. So anytime you look at these fact sheets on the website, and I'm surprised they haven't updated this yet, but if you see a box like this right here, and it has a little question mark on it underneath like the plant types that it does, that's for this one, and I know it's peas, because this is a seeder, and it is a grain seeder, so it does wheat, barley, oats, canola, long grain rice, the oilseed radish, which nobody uses really, grass. This will be the peas, and this is spinach. So, and the way you can kind of confirm that is if you go back. I gotta find it, but I gotta go back. If you look at something like this right here, this is another seeder. So wheat, barley, oats, canola, grass, oilseed radish, long grain rice. There's your question mark box. So this one was released. This fact sheet was released after they officially announced peas, and spinach. So yeah, it's peas is what it is. That's kind of the thing. They've kind of like gotten ahead of themselves when they started the fact sheet stuff, and they probably should have gone ahead and announced like what all the crop types were first, and then maybe done the fact sheets. So, but yeah, that's what that is. That's what that means. All right, going back to the first week that we had fact sheets. So you got the Valtra S Series and a Brantner trailer. I've never been, I don't even know that I've ever seen a Valtra here in America. But that's the Valtra. And then the Brantner trailer, just another trailer. It holds quite a bit. Looks like it holds all the vegetable stuff and stuff like that. Got a couple question marks on this one. I bet that's probably peas and green beans. So yeah, one of them might be green beans. One of them's probably peas. I think we've gotten everything as far as like the new crops. I think we've got all that announced now. So all right, so here's that other. This is the Merlot telehandler. This is the one I was talking about. It's kind of weird because it's got a like a 3-point hitch on the back of it, so you can use this as a tractor, right? Kind of weird. I don't know that I've ever seen a telehandler out in the fields planting anything or anything like that, but I guess whatever floats your boat or drives your telehandler, maybe, I don't know. But this thing is pretty cool. The cab on this, you can raise the cab up, it's kind of weird. You can raise, like, I guess if you had like a stack of bales in the barn or something like that, or you just needed that elevation with the cab, it kind of raises up off there so you could kind of look over and see stuff, maybe. But yeah, it's kind of weird. You'll have to play with it when it comes out. Then we got the Oxbow. This is the spinach harvester, the MKB 4TR. I think it's got a pretty nice price tag on it too. Yeah. Wow. That is expensive. That's well over $500,000 for the spinach harvester. So yeah, that's this. We're gonna have to save our money. It's gonna be hard saving money. It's always hard saving money, especially for us. But that's expensive. All right, and then here's the tractor, the Iseki tractor. So I could see, since you're getting brand specific, the Iseki rice planter, the Iseki rice harvester, and an Iseki tractor, maybe having a little Iseki farm kind of with those brands. And this trailer here, this Farm Tech trailer, that I could very well see that being a starting equipment trailer. It doesn't hold very much. 8,000, I think 8,000 liters is the max on it, and it's cheap. So I guarantee you this will most likely be a starting tipper trailer. And then the Iseki tractor, it's 120 something horsepower. So yeah, I could see that. I wonder if that is a Japanese or Asian brand, because those style of equipment, that's all Asian, for like the Asian map. All right, and more coming soon. So next Friday, most likely. We haven't seen a fact sheet like on stuff like the Case IH 715 or even the CR11 yet, but I guarantee you, it's coming. And next Friday will be here before you know it. November 12th will be here before you know it. You still off for that week, old man? Oh, he gone. I guess he went to get him some coffee. There he is.
What I miss?
I said, are you still off the week of the 12th?
Oh, yes.
Cool beans. I think Phil's off that week too. He's having some PC issues, but hopefully he can kind of get that resolved.
Yeah, I've noticed that on Sundays when I try to sneak in and watch. He's been having troubles.
Yep. I hope we can get it sorted out. All right, so yesterday.
I'll be off from that Tuesday all the way till Sunday again.
Nice.
Yeah, it's going to be all.
Get ready.
Yeah.
Make sure you get plenty of coffee stored up or something.
I'm trying to avoid all that. Coffee, energy drinks.
Because we're going to be playing some Farm Sim 25 that week.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to have my pizzas and Dr. Pepper and, all that stuff. Orange soda. 24 days. Yep, 24 days. All right, let's go back to the blog. So those were your fact sheets. We saw this week, was it yesterday? No, it was Thursday. Constructions and town projects. So I've still been kind of struggling with this one. The stagecoaches, it's weird. But, I guess, it's one of those things. I'm just gonna go with like the baloney story of, Silver Dollar City in Branson, Missouri or something is contracting us to build stagecoaches because And it's kind of funny that I came up with this, and I found this out after the fact, after I said this on the last stream we had, or the last one. It was one of the last videos maybe that I did. I said that, Silver Dollar City is going to contract us out to build these stagecoaches, and people will be able to ride these stagecoaches from the resort, or like the hotel, to the park. Because, Silver Dollar City is like a big, huge theme park. And lo and behold, it turns out that they are actually building a resort for Silver Dollar City. So you'll have like different hotels and stuff like that are kind of tied in or dedicated with the theme park. So it's kind of weird that they just announced that after the fact that I said it. It's like I can predict the future in some ways. I don't know. It's kind of strange, kind of weird. They are bringing piano production back. We got piano production in the premium edition of 22 with Zeelanka. So I don't know if it's map exclusive. I'm assuming that since this is base game, that you would probably be able to do these on any of the maps. But they're bringing piano production back, so you can build some pianos. Gonna have to get into logging, that's for sure. Logging and rope making and all that fun stuff. I guess I could read all this stuff with it too here. Farmers who are particularly dedicated and involved in their town's community will find a wealth of new building opportunities in Farming Simulator 25. Whether you just want to start a profitable side business or want to make a lasting mark on your region, let's take a look at some of the new things. So, in addition to production chains, and they haven't really gone over production chains yet. I can't wait to see normally they release a little picture. It's a template map kind of the productions. I want to see that. I want to see that productions map, like, wheat to flour to, grain mill to flour to bread and cakes and all that stuff. I want to see all that. So, you can produce bread and cakes in the bakery, flour to grain mill, canned goods now, in the soup factory. So yeah, we've got a whole bunch of different stuff that we can do now. Oh, okay, so this answers my question. Not only will the Artisan Workshop for finely crafted pianos make a comeback and open branches outside its hometown in Riverbend Springs and Hutan Pantai. If you want to invest in their expansion to new territories. So, but there are other new businesses waiting for you, for your involvement. So yeah, here it is, the Wagon Builder, the historic Wagon Builder, established in Riverbend Springs in 1904. They're getting really specific on this stuff. Silver Shaft Wagons still produces some very fancy horse-drawn carriages, requiring wooden boards as well as fabrics and rope to build one wagon. The final product is a love letter to craftsmanship, okay, and profitable for you. So, yeah, we can build these little stagecoaches. They don't call them stagecoaches, though. They call them horse-drawn carriages. That's really a stagecoach is what that is. Oh, this might make you get into logging, Sean? Yeah. If you were in charge of the gas stations, you'd add a Casey's Pizza to it. Yeah. That would be cool. Well, you will be able to make pizzas. So, That's going to be, we've had that kind of in 22. We had the pizzeria. But I think there's going to be more to it now that we're getting, onions and mushrooms and et cetera, et cetera. So yeah, take a look at some of these pictures here. So there you can see it being made there. Maybe they're finishing up on it. This is definitely Riverbend Springs. Looks like this is on the side of a mountain. Look at that. You can see the fields down there. Can't wait to see where this stuff is on the map. Workshop looks really detailed with all the power tools and stuff all around in it. They did confirm that the sailboat is not coming back, or the roller coaster. That's going to be a Silver Run exclusive. So, and the collectibles, they kind of went over that a little bit. They didn't say specifically yet what they are, but on the Asian map, it's like these little glowing orbs. And I think on Riverbend, I think they're like old stuff like this related to kind of some of this stuff. So it might be like a wagon wheel or something like that. But they're little glowing orbs over on the Asian map. There's the outside of this. So you're making playground equipment at this place. You can kind of see the playground kind of obstacle kind of course back there in the background. There's one of the things, one of the female NPC characters, or maybe that's I think that's an in-game character. That's somebody's in-game character there. A little wooden tractor. So the kids can come and play on that on the playground. Yeah, so here's the playground slash. It's not an obstacle course. What is that called? Where they have like the zip lines and different stuff like that, kind of. I can't remember the real official name for it, but yeah, you can craft all this stuff. All of it takes wood, so you'll definitely have to get into logging. So this is something exclusive to the Asian map, the temple grounds. So in Hutan Pantai, they want you to rebuild the temple grounds. Because, it's like an ancient thing. So you're going to rebuild the temple grounds, and it's very nice looking. I've seen pictures of this at night. So there's before the construction starts. Here's the process, I guess, of construction. Got some little koi pond type things down there. So yeah, here's a night picture. It lights up really nice at night. So very pretty. So yeah, here's the orbs. So this, it's kind of hard to see in this picture. This looks like it's on a cliff here. So these are the collectibles over on the Asian map. You can see it better right here. So it looks like it's got the logos of the crops in there. That looks like wheat to me right there. So these are, I don't know if these are the collectibles on all the maps or just the Asian map, but these are the collectibles. They're just like little glowing orbs. So no more collectible toys or anything like that. Not this go around, at least from what I've seen. This looks like it's on a boat. So you'll have to look around. Yeah. And they go on display in the temple as soon as the temple's built. So, I don't know. Maybe you got to build the temple first. They call them crop orbs. Because they're orbs with crops inside. Okay. So how many different crops are there? I'm assuming that they'll probably have like all of them listed. Alright, so then you got the Grain Elevator Museum. Now, I don't know if this will be a fully functional grain elevator when you get done with it, but it will be at least a museum. And, you know, the old grandpa, Walter, he'll be able to tell you all about the history of the grain elevator. So there's the grain elevator as it stands when you start. It's in need of repair, restoration, all that stuff. So you'll get to work on this. You'll have to really get to work on this. It's going to take so much stuff. Probably a lot of, not just wood, but lumber, you know, and all that stuff to build this stuff. And get all this repaired. And here's the finished kind of product of what it looks like on the outside. It's got a nice new paint job, and all the roof and the holes and stuff have been fixed. So, good to go there. It looks really good. It looks really nice. I think these side projects are kind of neat. So, they were saying something about this maybe being a collectible. So maybe like some of the older. Looks like an old wheelbarrow or something. So that might be a collectible over on Riverbend Springs. I don't know. So it could be the orbs. It could be just something like this. We'll find out soon though. Alright, so here we go. You can build your own house. They're not just going to be placeables anymore. You can build your own house. It's going to take all the materials, you know. Looks like maybe rocks and this, you know, if you can get rocks out of your field and build your house, I might leave stones on. I'm just saying. But I like this log cabin, man. It looks really, really sweet. Really cool looking. You can build it from the ground up. Yeah, I know, right? That's awesome. So this is just one of several houses that you can build. I do like the log cabin, though. I've always been kind of partial to a log cabin. It's very nice looking. I love how it puts a fence up around it as you construct it, and it has all the materials in there, and then once it's built, that fence goes away, and you're good to go. So there's one of the early stages of the building process. So you got all the materials out there, the fence around it. And then there's the getting closer stage. Not quite done yet. Got to finish the roof on it. Get it in the dry, as they say. And there's the finished product. Got a nice little log cabin there now. Can go in there when it snows and build you a fire. And it's got 2 fireplaces. It looks like it's got one maybe in the kitchen, one in the living room. So that's nice. Here's another one of the houses. I think this house is probably more along the lines of like Sri Lanka design, maybe. It definitely has that kind of look and feel to it. And you can do the internals. I don't know that you can pick out your furniture, you know, and all your decorations and stuff, but it may just be like something that pops up automatically when you finish building your house. So I do like it that you can go in them now again. So they started that in 19, right? Your farmhouse. I know the one, at least on Ravenport, and you know the one on Fellsbrunn, you could do it too. You could actually go inside the house, right? You can go in there, go in the kitchen, look around, They took that away in 22. I was very disappointed in that. All they had were the bubbles on the porch to sleep and to change your clothes. I like it better when you can go inside your house. Go inside the buildings and stuff. It's way, way more realistic to do it that way. And, yeah. And this is a pretty nice house. So here's another one. This definitely, this looks maybe like a Asian style house. Or maybe that's a Sri Lanka one. I don't know. Don't really see them like that here in America. I mean, the internals kind of look maybe American a little bit, but I think this is more of an Asian style one. Got a lot of detail here. So here's the one that Sean's talking about in chat. This is the silo house. I think this one's pretty cool. You can build a house out of a silo, out of a grain silo. You've seen these in the mod hub. I think there's actually one in the 22 mod hub right now. It doesn't look like exactly like this one. I think it's taller and skinnier. But this is a grain bin that they've converted into a house. And you can see that it's round inside and got that grain bin kind of style to it. It's got stairs over here. So yeah. You can live in a grain bin. You can sleep in a grain bin. Alright, so more coming soon. Production chains might be the next one coming this week. Or ground deformation. They said we'll see, so stay tuned. So yeah, I really want to see the production chains. I want to see, the production chains for all the new crops, rice, spinach, peas, green beans. I want to see what all kind of soups we can make, all of that stuff. All of that stuff is really interesting to me. You want to see the GPS? I think there'll be some more detailed stuff on the GPS coming later on. Alright, let's go back up to the top. This is a very long page. Oy. And we'll go back to the blog. So that was constructions and town projects. We are getting goats. Goats are coming. I won't go into that one, but we're getting goats. So there's 3 stages of animals for all the animals. You have babies, you have juvenile animals, and then you have adult animals. So we're getting the goats, and of course sheep, cows, the water buffalo, pigs. I'm assuming pigs are coming. Yeah, pigs are coming back. I've seen them. And then probably chickens. So got the rice stuff. There's your different stages of the regular rice. So this would be the Asian rice. If it's brown like that, that's the Asian style rice. If it's brown like that, so there's your stages where you plant it in the water and then harvest it dry. And I'm assuming that's the withered right there. Yep. Oh, it says withered. And then you have your long grain rice. This is the U.S. style rice. So you still flood the fields, I think, for this one, but you plant it dry. You don't plant it in the water. It's not a bad average selling price for it either. $15.89. That's the average selling price. Hey, wow, the Asian rice is double that. More than double that. We might have to plant some Asian rice in Riverbend. Look at that price. Look at that average selling price, $3,300. Wow. So they kind of show off the fields and how you can kind of go in and set it up. This is how you make your field design to where you can set it up and flood it. There's the greenhouse. You got to grow your saplings for the Asian style rice. And then you take these saplings and they spawn outside just like a normal greenhouse. And then you either take them with a forklift to wherever your planter is, or I'm assuming it looks like you can bring your planter to the greenhouse and load it up there. So yeah, plant the Asian style rice in the water. I love the water effects. I'm glad they figured that out. I was like, man, it'll be a long time before they do rice because, you have to have water for rice. They figured it out. So yeah, even when you walk in the water, it creates like ripples and stuff. So it's pretty cool. And there's the Asian style rice harvester there. Iseki. I need to look that up and see if Iseki is a Asian brand. Got the Bednar spreader coming back, looks like. Yeah, doing some lime work in this picture. And then this is how you do your long grain rice. So you seed it dry. And then you flood your field. So and then you harvest your long grain rice like you do here in the US, just with any of the standard grain harvesters. There's the John Deere. This is the S7 combine, the new S7 combine. I'd say it's not a small combine. It's probably like a mid-range to large kind of combine. It's probably in comparison to like the S700 series that we've had before. So probably about like a mid-size, mid-range. Probably about like the 7150 case or something like that. Got your different growth stages for the rice. I cannot wait. This is just, look at that. It looks so pretty. You can tell this is fall. All the trees are changing colors. And your rice is ready to be harvested. Cool beans. See, can I drag this up and do this faster? Yeah, there we go. Go back to the blog. And there's the map. Bhutan Pantai. The Asian map. This is definitely in Japan. Because this looks like a little Tokyo street. All the lights and stuff. Definitely. There's the Massey Ferguson combine in use there. They got a lot of these elevated bridges in Japan. A lot of them that just go over the countryside like that. It's a very pretty map. I kind of want to watch a lot of ninja movies when I start playing this map off, when I'm not streaming. I'll probably be watching some Three Ninjas or Ninja Turtles or something, what's the guy's name? Steven Seagal, some of those movies while I'm farming in Bhutan Pantai. There's a shot of the bay down there. I'm assuming I'm looking at these boats. There's probably a collectible on one of these boats because we saw a screenshot of one. So got the big tanker back there. There's another shot of downtown a little bit. And here's one of the hillside communities. You can see this is the dragon, lizard dragon truck. They didn't really show. Well, there it is. I love this little. I don't even know. It may be a lizard brand. I don't know. I'd have to look, but it's like a 3-wheeled little truck. It's like a rickshaw kind of thing. Am I on the new PC yet? No, I'm still in the process of trying to get all that set up. I've got to find a table or cabinet or something to put the tower on. And I'm hoping to find something this week for that. Once I do that, I should be rocking and rolling, getting it all set up. I got some stuff that I've got to migrate over from this PC to that one, so it's going to be a process. Howdy, Fire Shadow. How's it going? Good morning. I'm sorry, y'all. I do have a little cough. It got down to 36 this week. So
Wow.
It got really cold here.
You want to know our temperature this morning?
What was it?
31 degrees.
31. Oh, that's below freezing.
Yeah. It was cold.
Walmart has a cheap folding table that works good for holding a PC. I have looked at Walmart, and according to the specs I looked at a couple of things. I looked at a little small bookshelf, and then I looked at a small table, and they have weight limits on them. And it says some of them they said it only holds like 20 something pounds, like 25 pounds. Some of them were maybe 50 pounds. I think the tower, these PC towers here, the CPUs, are well over 25 pounds. So I'm kind of nervous putting anything this big and heavy on something that won't hold it. Got to 30 there this week. Wow. Yeah, anytime the weather changes like that, I usually, get a sore throat or cough or, something. It's been really cold at night. I bought a new heater. I've got to get it. Surprise. Shocker. It's in the box. But I just bought it Wednesday or Thursday. So I think that's fair. I bought a new heater, and I'm hoping it's quieter than this one that I had in here last winter. Because this one I bought was at Walmart, and it's loud. This one is more designed like one my friend has. And you can't even tell it's on when it's on. So I got to get it out of the box and hook that up probably today sometime. Yours is about 65 pounds, and it holds yours just fine. Maybe they just put that weight limit on there just in case, I don't know. They do have one. If I can't find anything else anywhere else, they do have they call it like a writer's desk, and the measurements on it have to be right too. And this one meets just right at the perimeters for what I need. As far as like the dimensions, like height, width, depth, all that stuff. So I may go back and get that one. So yeah, green beans are coming. We've got peas coming. There's the water buffalo. And with the water buffalo and stuff, you can make the milk and the mozzarella cheese. So I'm thinking, all the stuff that we're getting mozzarella cheese, we're getting onions, we're getting mushrooms. It sounds like they're expanding, getting into like the veggie pizza area. So kind of looking forward to that. And then we can make goat cheese and stuff like that. My grandpa always bragged about eating goat cheese. And he was like, "You gonna get you some goat cheese?" I'm like, "Ew, no." But now I kind of want to try it. Alright, let's see what else we've... This is another one that was kind of weird. I never thought they'd do. Twisters and hail and stuff. So... I saw some of the video footage of the Twisters, and I don't know how I feel about it, because while it's interesting, it's one of those things where it's not like cloudy or dark when you have a tornado or a twister. They don't call them tornadoes; they call them twisters. It's not really cloudy or dark. I mean, you can see the sun shining, and the clouds above the twister. There's not really substantial clouds above the twister. So to me, that's just a giant dust devil, It's not really a twister. I think they need to maybe for the next game bring in like the darker clouds and connect the twister to the clouds, because it doesn't look like it's connected to the clouds to me, at least from what I've seen. I don't know, I guess I'll have to wait and see how it really looks. Alright, Riverbend. It's definitely an American map. Looking forward to it. This will probably be our home map. This will be our new home. Riverbend Springs. We're moving from Elm Creek to Riverbend Springs. And there's the map itself. Nothing on the map here that we can really tell. Of course, this was early on. They don't have anything like labeled or, anything. They don't have like a homestead labeled or anything. I mean, obviously the town is probably like right here in the center part of the map. But that's Riverbend. I'm assuming that, let's see, where did I see it at? Yeah, right here. I think this is the ferry area, where you take the ferry across the river. But looks like a lot of fields. I'm hoping that this is not the map in the center, and then they just added this stuff on the sides to make it look good. Because normally the farm sim maps are squarish, so where you can draw a straight line kind of around this where the fields end. So I'm hoping that's not just the map. I'm hoping we get all this stuff on the outside out here too. It shows roads and stuff like that, but they could always put up a roadblock like right there, and I hope it has a bigger feel to it, like a Deadwood size feel to it. And there's the ferry, and yes, you can put your equipment on the ferry to go across. It's a very pretty map. So now we know this is where you make the stagecoaches. Hollywood might give us a phone call. They might want some stagecoaches too. So there's the old elevator. Of course, we know that'll be a project now. And I love that we're getting the ray tracing, I think they call them God rays coming through the trees. I do like that. It'll give it more of a realistic feel to it. There's the playground. You can see the night effects, the lights, and the God rays coming through. And you know there's a train because there's train tracks. So got a school bus over there. I think that's the first time I've ever seen a school bus. We haven't had school buses in Farm Sim, have we?
No.
Not that I've seen. There's the John Deere 3650. There's the animal dealer. And another feature with 25 is in 22, you know, they added the wind effects for the crops. So it looks like, you know how when you look out across a field, you can see like the waves of the wind on the crops? They added shadows for the clouds in 25. So you'll be able to see the shadows. So here's a shadow of a cloud back here, and then you can see where the sunlight's shining through. I think that'll be a nice little addition there. And we're getting pretty close to the beginning of the blogs here. So yeah, you get the USB ignition lock with the collectible version of the game. You can order the collectible version, I know, from Best Buy, and there's several other places you can get it. For the collector's edition for 22, we got the beacon that you can. It's a USB beacon. You plug it up, so when you turn your beacon on your tractor, that thing will flash wherever you got it set up at. Kind of adds to the realism. So yeah, you'll get a little ignition thing for the 25. And I think that's it. That's FarmCon. Yeah, there's the first gameplay. That was really more just a kind of a early go over of the game. Alright, so that's the blog. They do release a blog, usually 1 or 2 blogs per week. Let's go look at the equipment. So here is the game. This is what you get with the pre-order. You get the MacDon, and then I think you have to have the PC version to get the gold New Holland harvester. But look at all the equipment. There's so much equipment in here that they have not released as fact sheets. So we'll just go A to Z here. So this is Abby. Got the little tanker there. I think we've had that one in 22. Go under AGCO. We got our white tractor in there and a whole bunch of weights. $160 to $225. That would be a good starting tractor, and then you can upgrade the engine to $225. Agrifec, got your larger sugar beet harvester. And then you got your sprayer. Agrio, got another sprayer. That looks like a good one for the Z-Lunka or Asian map. Agrosim, I think this one, maybe we had something either like this or this exact one on 22. It's a subsoiler. Agromaz, got the plow. More coming soon. Anytime you see the coming soon over here, there's more equipment that they haven't announced yet. So, Albert, got all your front loader stuff here for your tractors and such. We had these in 22. Amazon. So getting the this is like the Condor Amazon or the one we have now. I can't remember the name of it. The one we have now. Getting the Citan Amazon. Looks like we're getting our spreaders back. Hopefully they still have the width. Yep, 42 width. 42 width. Cool beans. Got our Amity Tech US sugar beet style equipment. We may be getting something else, maybe potato or something from them. I don't know what else they make. I'd have to look it up, but there's more coming soon according to this. Got the Anderson Group. So it looks like we're getting the, of course we're getting the merger, but it looks like we're getting the bio baler back. So you can bale like your poplars. You know, when you plant the poplars in the field, you can make the bales. Then you get the hybrid extractor. This thing was broken in 22. For at least for multiplayer, it was broken. Get a little bumper there. Annenberger. I did click on it. There we go. So yeah, here's the other stuff. So this is kind of like the IT runner. So you can get this trailer here, this dolly type thing, and then you can put the tipper on there. You can put this on there. This is I'm assuming this is probably more for like chaff. Maybe sugar cane, something like that. Then you got one with this is the tipper up here. This is more of an auger style thing, so you can probably put your grains in there. And then you got a tanker, slurry tanker, that you can also put on there. And the ever loved Antonio, is that Antonio Carrero pack? So if you're gonna get into the olives and grapes and stuff, may want to look at getting something from the Antonio pack. Ape, that little 3-wheeled truck. The little rickshaw looking thing is Ape. I didn't know there was an Ape brand. It says cars and bikes. So I guess that's kind of like wow, it's only 3 horsepower. That's funny. It's 3 horsepower. Literally 3 horsepower.
It's really going to go fast, isn't it?
Oh, man. It says it's got 38 kilometers per hour. I don't know what that is in miles per hour. Hey, Siri.
Mm-hmm.
How many miles per hour is 38 kilometers per hour?
38 kilometers per hour is 23.61 miles per hour.
23 miles an hour in this little thing. This would make a great mail truck. Yeah, I can walk faster than that. Oh man. But it's got a bed on it, so I'm guessing it holds like something. Like maybe a pallet of rice or something like that. I don't know. I kind of want one though. It can't be that expensive. It doesn't give us the price on here, does it? This may still be to come as a fact sheet, cuz I want to know how much this little booger is. That's kind of crazy. So that's the Ape. It's weird. It's different. Got the Arcusin. More coming for this. I'm hoping to see the square bale loader thing trailer. We've got the builder here. This is the bale builder. So you can do like the small bales and then put them together and make a big bale out of them. But I'm hoping to see that auto loader for the... And when I say auto loader, it's not an auto load thing where it just magically pops up on there. It actually picks them up and puts them on. If you've played any Farm Sim from 15 on, you know what I'm talking about. Bednar, get your disc harrows. Got power harrows, mulchers. I did see this mulcher. This is kind of interesting looking. It's like a batwing mower, but it's a field mulcher. So it folds up, comes down like a batwing mower. And then they have a seeder. Bergman, you got all your tippers and stuff from them. Got a trailer. This trailer holds chaff and stuff like that. You got an auger wagon there. You got the potato. I think this is the potato one or the sugar beet one. That'll hold potatoes or sugar beets. You got another tipper. Or no, that's a manure spreader there. And then you've got the forage wagon where you pick up your straw windrows and stuff like that, or your grass windrows. Bomek? Bomek? Is that how you say it? Bomek? I don't know. Slurry tools from them. Guess if you get into cows and any slurry producing animals, can get into that stuff. Spread it on your fields. Brantner, got your tippers and stuff from them. More coming soon from them. This was an okay tipper. I mean, this one you could expand. Yeah, you could expand it. You could either do 22.5 or 34 on it. And I think you can make it a different color. Brielmayer, maybe? Got your walk behind mower. This one is for... Really, it was for Erlengrot. But yeah, it's a walk behind mower. So if there's any like mountainous areas anywhere, maybe in the Asian map, and you want to mow them, you can have this little walk behind mower. Case IH. So I find it interesting that we have of course, we're getting the Magnum back, but they put the 715 quad track in here before they released the fact sheet for it. So we haven't seen a fact sheet over on the 715 yet. I think we will, just because it's a new tractor from Case. We did get a fact sheet for the AF11 Combine, so I still think there's a fact sheet coming for this one. It'll probably be hooked up to the to that big green cultivator that we saw in the cinematic trailer. So, but look at the horsepower on this one. 778 horsepower. Much bigger than the John Deere's 691, 92 horsepower. And then, of course, I was kind of shocked to see this one because this is actually no longer in production. The Module Express Case cotton picker. It is no longer in production in real life. So, I guess we could call that a classic harvester, classic cotton picker. And there's more coming soon. So, I'm thinking, I'm assuming it'll be the Case Maxim. They did away with the Puma and the Optimum. Maybe it's Optimum. They did away with those in 22. So we might see the Maxim. Kloss. Lots of cool Kloss stuff. Got the big Xerion 12 quad track Kloss. Got the harvester here. I think this is a yeah. This might be a starting harvester, considered a starting harvester. It's an 8,000 liter capacity. Got the baler, and then you got some weights. Still more coming soon. So we'll probably go over this again maybe next week again. I got the conveyall. So you got the semi trailer that you can haul your seed, fertilizer, solid fert, whatever, and then you got a belt system there. It's kind of the auger that goes up to the silo. Dalbo, got the Dalbo stuff. Got the Grassland roller. I hope they bring the modded ones back that were bigger, because this one is not that big. Yep, 6.3 meters, so that's a small one. Got the disc harrow there. Damcon, that's the tree planter. So there's no more anytime you get to a piece of equipment on here on the website and it doesn't have a coming soon over here, that means this is it. There's no more coming for this brand name. So the tree planter, Damcon tree planter, that's it. That's all they wrote. So, but if you do see a coming soon over here, that means there's more coming. So, Demco low loader. I would imagine we would get the Demco auger wagon back, the grain cart, you know. So, Deutz-Fahr. You get the 6C. Got the Series 7, Series 8. More coming soon. I don't know what that could be. Is there one above the 6.8, the Series 8? There might be a Series 9 tractor, and they might bring the harvester back in, you know, that we started with in 22. DeWolf. I know there's more coming for this one. They have to bring in the larger self-propelled vegetable harvester. They just have to. It's made by the same brand that did the single row vegetable harvester, and they got to bring that big one back in. If they don't, there will be mass hysteria. So yeah. Yeah, cool stuff coming in 25. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately the twisters don't pick up the tractors, no. No. Alright, yeah, they got to bring in that that larger harvester. So there's a weeder. We never really got into those. I got the stone picker. There's more coming soon there. There was another piece of equipment that they had. I can't remember what it was though. I want to say it might have been like a subsoiler or something. Got the Aero grape harvester. Hopefully, I think the New Holland ones are coming back. I think I saw those. Fairson got some animal stuff here. Forage mixers. Farmax. Got a Spader there. Farm Tech. Got the trailers and stuff there. And then Fendt. Here you go. Who was it said they liked Fendt? Was it Kimmy? I think Kimmy said she liked Fendt. So you got your Fendt here. You got the 300 Vario. That's the small one. 500 Vario. That's the, I think that's small to mid. No, it says small. So yeah, the top two here are small. And then I was right. The 700 is considered a medium tractor. And then the 900 to the 1000 are considered large. Fendt 1050 for the win. Yeah, that would be this one right here. You can get it from 396 to 517 horsepower. And it goes, I want to say that goes 39. Is that 60 kilometers per hour? Hey Siri.
Mm-hmm.
How many miles per hour is 60 kilometers per hour?
60 kilometers per hour is 37.28 miles per hour.
37.28. I think it goes 39 though. For the game. Got your forage harvester over here, the Fendt. Got the baler. Wait, and looks like there's more coming soon there. Fliegl. Haven't seen the timber trailer yet. Hoping to see the timber trailer at least for the Fliegl. I don't think we're getting the Schwarzmuller one back. Furman, that's the grape trailers. Put your grapes in. Go wheel, all the baling stuff. This came out as a DLC in 22. Go I can't say it. Great Plains got the small planter, so this is the only Great Plains piece of equipment that you're getting. You're getting the small, not planter, seeder technically, and it is a small one. I think this will most likely be one of the starting pieces of equipment, at least on Riverbend Springs. Grimmy, got your potato stuff, sugar beet stuff, I'm assuming. Potato planters, potato. There's a vegetable planter. You got a belt system there. Yeah, I think we'll see the sugar beet stuff in the coming soon part down here. Right now they got potato stuff here. Hardy, I did not see the Rubicon. There's more coming soon, but they did put the smaller Hardy sprayers in here. So maybe the coming soon will be the big Hardy Rubicon sprayer. Got your Hauer stuff, your front loader stuff. The Hall. I don't know how you say that one. Hall, maybe? You have your, I think this is the sugar beet auger wagon, and then you have your chaff auger wagon. I think you can do, I want to say you can do wood chips in this one too. Don't quote me on that. But this is the one that you can, I think, do your chaff. It's like a chaff auger wagon. And then a manure spreader. Polaris, get your leveler and silo compactors in here. Horsch, got a mulcher and a planter and well, that's the front tank for the planter there, down at the bottom. More coming soon from them. Gonna probably see some cedar in there or two. Husqvarna, probably the chainsaw. Yep, there's your Husqvarna chainsaw. Impex. That is a tree harvester. Got that one with the Platinum DLC in 22. International. There's the truck. I'm surprised that they released this on the equipment list before the fact sheet came out about it. This is a cab over International. I am intrigued that there is a coming soon over here under this International brand. So we knew about the cab over from the trailers that we saw. So you get the cab over International here, 400 horsepower. So there's something else coming that hasn't been announced yet from International. So what will it be? I don't know. Iseki getting the tractor. So this is going to be probably predominantly Japanese, Asian map equipment here. That's what I'm assuming. Unless the price is right, which, we looked at the price for long grain rice, which was $1,500, and the average price for Asian rice was like $3,300. So it might be worth the money. We may have to import some of this equipment over to Riverbend. JCB. So yeah, this is how you know this is the only piece of JCB equipment we're going to get. I am kind of disappointed. I love the JCB tractors. They had a much faster speed to them. But this is the only piece of, at launch, in-game equipment that we're getting from JCB. Now, again, Giants does release stuff in the Mod Hub, especially just after launch. And you can go in the Mod Hub and look under the mod author up there at the top, and it should say Giant Software, so you know it's from them. They could release more stuff if it's not coming base game. J&M. So this is the only J&M piece of equipment, the grain cart, the auger wagon. This one has a decent capacity on it, though. It's like 41,004. You can do different, smaller or larger capacity. But getting a J&M grain cart, kind of excited to see that one. All right, here we go. You guys ready? You guys ready for this? From J&M to John Deere. All right, so the John Deere brand, we're getting the 3650. I really think this will be one of the starting tractors, just because it's a smaller, older tractor. We're getting the 6R series back. We're getting the 7R series back. Getting the 8R series back. Getting the 9R series back. Getting the 9RX series back. I have not seen the 8RX. Not yet. I don't know if we're getting that back or not. It may come in Mod Hub later, and they may be part of the coming soon. We're getting the 848L forwarder, skid loader. It's not skid steer. It's a skidder. Basically, you just haul your logs with this piece of equipment. Getting the S7 combine. So that's got a capacity of 14.1. So that's comparable to the S780 or 790. And then we are getting the X9 back. Again, the capacity on the X9 is 16,200. And if you look at the case, the new case combines, I'm sure they introduced those to compete with the X9. But those two harvesters, the AF11 from Case and the CR11 from New Holland, they hold 20,000 liters. So something to keep in mind there. Yeah, the S7, it does kind of look like it. I mean, the designs are kind of similar. The X9 is larger than the S7 though. Just slightly in horsepower, but more so in the capacity. And then you have your different size headers. You have the well, if I can click on that thing, there we go. You have the 10.7 meter. You have the 13.7 meters. So this is the 45-foot header. And then you have the 15.2 meter, which this is the 50-foot header. Then you got your corn header too. So it's a 12 meter. I thought the case was 12 meter too, but it says 10 on the fact sheet, so that's something I'm gonna have to look into. I got the forage harvester over here. I really hope that they listen to me this time. Hello out there, Giant Software. Hello, Farming Simulator people. Please make a US version of this. Make US versions of everything in here, okay? I really want to see the U.S. version of this equipment. You know, I don't want just the European versions. You know, they make U.S. versions of this. Okay, who was that? Skywalker Farms that did the U.S. version of this in the mod hub. Please make that in game. Make everything, you know, that is optionable for U.S. versions, that we can make it a U.S. version. Just saying. And then we got all the headers that go along with it. You can get the different size corn headers and stuff like that. Got the front loader arms for the 6R. There's the baler. And then some weights. And there is still more coming soon. So maybe we'll see the 8RX. Maybe we'll see the 8RT or the 9RT. And then maybe we'll see some other John Deere stuff as well. So yeah, a lot of John Deere stuff. Happy to see that. How do you say that one? We have this one already in 22. It's the forklift. Jungheinrich? Maybe Rich? Jungheinrich? I don't know. Karcher? Well, it's got the 2 dots above it, so Kircher, maybe? I find it interesting that there are 2 here. I don't know why. It looks like they have the same number. This one has details on it. 9 horsepower. 7 kilometers per hour. Can you move this one, maybe? Maybe that's the difference. Maybe this one's portable. Maybe you can buy 2 different versions of this. This one has the details where it has a speed on it. 7 kilometers per hour. Maybe it's got like a little walk around thing with it. They have the same number though. See right here? HDS 9184. HDS 9184. So they're the exact same number. I might have to inquire about this. You'd think they would be just listed under the same thing. I don't know. That's different. Kemper. Got a bunch of forge header stuff on here. There's actually a header trailer for it now. Cool. You can put these on the front of the corn headers. Kessler. Little log wagon trailer there for your tractors. May have to get something like this if we don't see any other type of log trailers besides, there's the truck, but that's probably really expensive, so hopefully this won't be too expensive. We might have to use this to do our early on logging. Kingston. It's the horse trailer. So we're getting horses back. I think I forgot to say horses earlier. So I'm trying to go down the list of animals now. The list is getting so much longer. Horses, cows, water buffalo, pigs, sheep, goats, chickens. Hang on, I've lost count. Cows, water buffalo, pigs, sheep, goats, chickens. Am I forgetting any? Wabbits? No wabbits. I'm counting 6. If I'm forgetting one, y'all let me know. But I'm I'm counting 6 different kinds of animals. Wait, I didn't say horses, so that's 7, right? Cows, water buffalo, horses, pigs, sheep, goats, chickens. That's 7. Okay, so 7. Alright, Kinsey. We are getting the bigger Kinsey planter back. There's more coming soon, so we may get the smaller one that they had in 22. We are getting the big 18.2 meter one. And you can do FERT with that one. Noche, got a mulcher. More coming from them. Kirkerling, got a cedar there. That looks like a decent cedar. 4,000 liter capacity, 8 meters. So we got the yarder. I'm just going to call that one collar, because I can't say that other word. Forstenick. I can't say it. Komatsu, we're going to get the tree harvester there. You know what I have not seen? Have not seen any of the Ponce brand back in this game. Not yet, anyway. Maybe it's one of those still to come. Got the Coty slurry stuff here. Crampy. You know it won't be Farming Simulator unless we have some type of crampy. Got a dolly there and trailer and the bigger semi-trailer. Agroliner. Getting that transport trailer back from them. So there's 2 different Krone brands in here. When you see this, one is green and one is blue. Blue's like the kind of like the commercial industrial one. This is the one for like the farming stuff. So got your forage harvester stuff there. Got the mower coming back, trailer, got a tedder, and there's your big baler. So the big baler is coming back, and then you have the round baler. And this other Krone, the blue Krone, is for the it's more for the industrial kind of stuff. So you get the Krone trailer, the enclosed trailer. Kubota, haven't seen much from Kubota as far as the tractors go. I do know we are getting the M8 here. Whether we will get the M6 and the M7, that is to be seen. But definitely getting the M8 Kubota tractor, getting the what do you call these? What do you call these? My mind's a blank. It starts with an S. What do you call these, old man?
Hold on.
My mind is stuck on SUV for some reason, but it's not an SUV. What do you, side
by side.
Side by side, that's it. I need another drink of Dr. Pepper here to help my brain. So, yeah, our ATV, RTV, side by side. We call them side by sides here. I got the 2-seater up there, and the 4-seater with the roof. Got the front loader and the arms. Can you put in 22? Can you put the Kubota arms on the M8? Or was that only for like the M7? I can't remember. But anyway, there is more coming soon for Kubota, so there will be more Kubota stuff. Kuhn. Power Heroes, planters, looks like the mowers coming back. The front mowers probably still to be announced. We are getting the square bale wrapper. Happy to see that. forage mixers, straw blower, and more coming soon. I'm assuming that at least the front mower for this is the foldable rear mower. So I'm assuming that front mower is still coming soon. It's probably going to be on a fact sheet. That's probably why they haven't released it in here yet. Kverneland, got the plows, got a planter, the vegetable planters. Lemken, got the plows. This Lemken plow's been around since 15. Nice medium-sized kind of plow there. Cultivators down here and a seeder. That Lemken seeder is not too bad. It's a decent size, 12 meter. Lindner. This is the tractor that had the wicked awesome strobe light on the top. You turn it on and the strobe light is like a bar that runs across the cab, the top of the cab. And it flashed like really cool. So it's a smaller tractor. Yeah, small tractors. 136 horsepower. That's the one we got with Erlengrot that one time. Lizard. So we're getting the Lizard Dragon. That's an Asian style truck. Getting the tankers back. Getting the cotton technology back. And there's more coming soon from Lizard. You can guarantee that there's more coming from Lizard. Because Lizard is kind of Giants' brand. Got the Load Kings. Got the trailers. Got the low loader. The trailer. This trailer here. This one has the 51,800 capacity. This is the new Prestige Super B. So it has a much better capacity on it, 75,600. That's the new kind of style design. And then we get the MacDon. They have not listed the swather here yet, but they did list one of the headers. So this is the let's see, 15.2. So this is the 50-foot grain header. So this is one that would go on your combine. So they have MacDon headers for the standard combines for the grain crops. Mac is coming back. I was very, very happy to see the only Mac they had listed here to start with was the Anthem. And then they came back and later and added the Superliner. I was very happy to see that because I love this truck. It's they introduced this one with 22 and it's kind of that older style, you know, Smokey and the Bandit almost kind of style. It's not I know it's not a Kenworth, but it's from that era, I think, as far as like, the year and stuff. So very happy to see that. Makes a good logging truck. Magsy, this is all your wheel loader stuff. You'll get these for telehandlers and wheel loaders. All your front implements that you could use. Get your log forks for your wheel loaders and stuff, and all the telehandler stuff here. Bale forks, pallet forks, etc., etc. Manitou, that's another wheel loader, or not wheel loader, telehandler. More coming soon from them. Massey Ferguson, got the small, really kind of crunched hood Massey MF 5700S there. Got the larger Massey Ferguson there, and then of course the nice older Massey Ferguson combine, and then your sugarcane trailer that lifts up and dumps. McCormick, that's I don't know what you really even call this. Wheel loader stuff. So you got your wheel loader bucket from them. Wheel loader looks like a bale fork, and then you got your cotton stuff down here. So you got a single cotton bale pickup, and then this one does 3. They don't have details on that, but I think this is the one that does 3. There's one in the Mod Hub that does 5 now. McCulloch, that's a chainsaw. Merlot, that's the new telehandler. This thing is really cool. If you ever get to see the demos that they played at GameCon. You can see the cab lift up off of that thing. Imzer, I don't know how you say that one. It's a planter. It's very small, 4 meters. A lot of this stuff is not from America, I can tell you that much. Nardi. So we got some header trailers here. I don't know that that's who did them here in 22, but New Holland. So this is another great American kind of brand-ish. Case IH, New Holland, they kind of share in the same family of equipment. You got the small little tracked thing that runs on methane. You got the medium T7, the large T8. You got the skid steer loader back again. They did add the CR11 in here, so get the details on that. So it holds the same 20,000 liter capacity as the Case AF11. So this combine and the AF11 are the exact same combine. One's Case, one's New Holland. Got the 50-foot New Holland header. So that's what they did. They basically they saw the X9. It had the 15.2 meter grain header, which is the 50-foot header. So they basically just said, hey, we need a 50-foot header. So Case now has a 15.2 50-foot header, and New Holland does have one as well now. So got the New Holland forage harvester coming back. Got the poplar head for that. And we are getting the olive and grape harvesters back. I kind of want to get more into that. I hope they improve the operation factor for these. It'd be nice to be able to use GPS on a straight row of, or at least hire the worker on a straight row of grapes and olives. So Novog, got a little cedar there, 9-meter cedar. Not too little if it's 9 meters, right? And then Oxbow, got the Oxbow spinach harvester, got the Oxbow green bean harvester, got the Oxbow pea harvester, and we got the slurry tanker. So that's a slurry tanker that came out with DLC. I'm a little sad though, because there's no coming soon listed under Oxbow now. That means we're not getting the merger, and I really like that Oxbow merger. Maybe they'll come out with it in the mod hub, but it is not here. Somebody, if you have that talent or capability, if Giants doesn't do it, can somebody bring the Oxbow merger back for 25? Paladin got some more skid steer tools, front tools for the skid steer loaders. And I found this one interesting. So, old man, you remember the, what do you call that? Jackhammer? Is it called a jackhammer? That busts up the rocks?
It's jackhammer.
They are bringing that back for 25. So that tells me that they're going to have the bustable rocks, kind of like we had over on Silver Run. That tells me they're going to have them somewhere in 25. Now, whether we'll have contracts on busting rocks up or what, I don't know, but you should be able to use this tool to bust up the rocks in 25. And then they have the stump grinder there and all, and all that. We may have to get a skid steer. You know what? I want to go back to Kubota. Okay, so that might be one of the things still coming soon. They don't have any skid steer Kubotas listed yet. And I guarantee they probably will. So we do have a New Holland one. Alright. Pottinger, I really like their tedder because it's the biggest one. It's 17 meters. So they have a small plow, small tedder, but they do have the largest tedder that's in game. And then they have a 14 meter windrower. Got a few pickup wagons too. There's more stuff coming soon from them, so I'm gonna be looking forward to looking at that. Here's that Radler Furshern. How do you say it, Yulberry? He spelled it out for me a while ago. Furzunbo? Furzumbo. Maybe that's how you say it. Furzumbo. Forzugbo. That sounds right. This is a logging truck. Dedicated logging truck. You can't use this for anything else other than logging. Ropa. Got sugar beet stuff. Wait, what's that? I thought this was the beet loading thing, but it's not. Is it? Farzugbo. Okay. This is the beet loading thing, like if you pile them on the sides of the field. What is this? I don't remember what this is. What is this? It just says miscellaneous.
What are you looking at?
Under ROPA. The first one listed under ROPA. It's right beside the big beet harvester.
That's the one that picked up the beets and potatoes.
Are you sure that's not the one down at the bottom? Because it says it's a beet loader down there at the bottom. Yeah, that says beet loading there. That says beet harvester there. That just says miscellaneous. What's miscellaneous?
Okay, so that one, it picks up everything.
So like potatoes and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
At least that's what it does on 22. It's showing that one on the one on the bottom picks up the beets, and the one that is on top picks up everything. So you can put it in a bend, like a silage bend, and you can go in there and pick that up.
So you can pick up silage with that too.
Yeah.
Okay.
We just never used it.
Yeah, we never did we?
No, I mean there's certain things we just did not use.
We need to use everything in 25.
But that's what that's for. It's we can pick up. Well, in 22s it says it'll pick up grass, silage, chaff, sugar beets, potatoes, corn, soybeans, everything.
Wow, cool.
Seeds.
So we can pile everything on the ground and pick it up with that. Awesome,
Yeah.
awesome. All right, Rodney. Got a Buffalo-style forwarder for logs. I have not seen any Ponce. I don't know if they don't have a license with them anymore or what, but there's no Ponce. So, no more Scorpion King, no more Cobra, no more Buffalo, no more None of that.
But it really doesn't bother me because I never used that. I used all the John Deere stuff.
Rudolph. We're getting the Rudolph trailers back. I like these because I'll upgrade our small trailer to this probably. Kind of reminds me of the Agroliners. Salic Discaro. Never use those. Samaz. We got so there's a front mower and a rear side mower. And then they have tedders and windrowers, smaller stuff. Oh, this is a snowblower too. So you have winter equipment. You have a plow, and then you have a snowblower. We're gonna have to get into snow removal this time around. Same, looks like that's the only same tractor coming. The one they just released as a fact sheet. It's a small tractor at 143 horsepower. So that's about the same horsepower as the Deutz-Fahr 6.6 that we had back in 15. Schaefer. Got a front loader. Sweet Maker is what I'm going to say. Another forage wagon there. What's the capacity on that one? 35,000. It's kind of a mid-range one. Schwarzenmuller. Yeah, so we're not getting the log trailer back. There's no more coming soon on this one. So the only Schwarzenmuller that we're getting is this low loader. You know what? This is not the Merlot. The one that the cab lifted up on that I saw in the video was this one. The Cinnebogen. Boy, they look the same though. Where's that Merlot go? Where'd that go? There. So it's not the Merlot. This is, I don't think the cab lifts up on this one. It might. I can't confirm that. But the one that I saw in the video was this Cinnebogen. So there's the Merlot. And here's the Cinnebogen. That's the one that the cab lifted up off of. More coming soon for it too. Silo King, that's a forge mixer. Oh, you know what? That's the big one. That's the one like we saw in the mod hub that was not from Giants. They had it. This has got the triple axle on it. The one that they had a dual axle on it. Okay. So they're getting bigger. SIP. I don't know how you say that one. SIP. That's the windrowers for the hillsides. So I guess if you're going to mow with the walk behind push mower, or what do you call it? Self-propelled mower, you might want these windrowers for the hillsides. Steel, that's probably our chainsaw. And our spray paint. Chainsaw and spray paint. Sure. Taj Fun. So that's the winch you put on the tractor. Guess we can haul our logs out with that too if we need to. Tinwinkle. Weights. We've got the Thunder Creek, or as Millennial Farmer likes to say, Thunder. We've got the TMC Cancella. These are the mulchers, the force mulchers. We can get these. This one I think goes on a the thing. Not backhoe. The thing, the Volvo thing. And then this one goes...
Excavator?
The what?
Excavators?
Excavator, yeah. You remember the things we could do, like the trees and stuff with? Cut the trees. So I would assume that Volvo will be bringing... They'll be bringing that Volvo thing back in. I haven't checked this since they updated it, so I'll go in there and check it. But this one's for the tractors. We're coming up on Volvo. It's right down here. So here's TT. It's the easiest thing to say, TT. We got a sugarcane transport, Valtra. Got that one Valtra. So here's the Volvo. It says more coming soon. All they have listed under Volvo right now is this like cab over truck. Looks like a man truck. So hopefully the more coming soon from Volvo is the excavator type thing for forestry and stuff. Zetor. Getting a Zetor tractor back. And Zunhammer. Got some slurry stuff there. And then more coming soon. Coming soon has its own brand category. That's funny. So you'll probably never see anything here because when they list it, it'll go under whatever brand it goes with. That's funny. All right, so that's that. Let's see. Can we see the equipment list for 22? Yeah, see here's all the pre-order bonuses we got with 22. We got that Black Anthem truck, and we got the little oh, I don't even remember what brand name that was. I want to say Porsche, but I know that's probably not right. Let's see what all we got. So if you went under JCB under 22, yeah, see we had both tractors and the telehandler. We did not have the wheel loader. So had more there. I'm seeing a lot of brand names. I haven't seen Wilson Trailer under 25 yet, so I'm hoping that they bring the Wilson Trailer back because that's kind of an American staple for grain trailers. Let's see, Vicon is not in there, and again we've only got like 3 to 3.5 weeks left. So if they're gonna get on it, they need to get on it. I do see. You see these brands, Ponce. That brand is not listed in there. Don't know if that's coming back or not. Seeing a lot of stuff. Pioneer's not listed, so the seed bags and the pallet. Where's Volvo? You know what? Volvo would not be listed here because it wasn't base game. That was DLC. So, No Kin tires. I hope these come back. These are like your turf tires for if you want a dedicated mowing tractor. See, we haven't seen the T6 New Holland yet. We haven't seen either the T9 or the T9 Track Series New Holland yet. Haven't seen the telehandler. Haven't seen the baler. They even got the clothes listed in here, and we haven't seen any of the clothing stuff, so I don't know if that's going to be... Hopefully that'll be part of the options for that, Wonder what they got listed under Lizard in here. So they got the trucks. We're getting this stuff back in 25, so the cotton stuff, the tanks. There's a sugarcane harvester, the little small one. But yeah, we haven't seen any like the pickup trucks. I would assume that those would be, because they always have a pickup truck for Farming Simulator, you know. And under Kinsey, we'll see probably these disc harrows, and we've got the big, this one right here, the 18.2 meter planter. We're getting that back, so we might see the cultivators, and we might see the 12 meter planter back. I don't know. And then under Silo King, they had the dual axle, or no, single axle. They didn't even have the dual axle one in there. So now they're coming out with the big, larger triple axle. They only had a 22,000 liter one, and now we're getting the big 45,000 liter one. I'm happy with that. Let's see, John Deere. So we haven't seen the 6M come back. We haven't seen the 7810 come back. The 4755 we haven't seen come back. We are getting the new updated 6R from one of the recent years. This 6R that we had for 22 was one of the older ones. We're getting 7R, the 8R. We haven't seen any of these, like the 9R, the 8RT, the 8RX, or the 9RT. We haven't seen any of those listed yet for John Deere. There's more coming soon, so keep your fingers crossed. So you might see them. We did see the 9R and the 9RX. We haven't seen the John Deere Gator come back yet. The side-by-side John Deere. We haven't seen the T560 come back. The T560's been around for a while. We are getting the X9. We are getting the forage harvester here. We haven't seen any, like, either the CP690 or what's the new one, 770, I think, John Deere cotton picker. I'm hoping that the cotton pickers come back. You would think that, if we didn't get the CP690, we'd at least get the 770. We haven't seen the planter yet or any of these other arms. And then there's the apparel. So they did list, it's funny they listed the apparel, but I don't know. I'm keeping my fingers crossed for a lot of this stuff. John Deere, Hardy, we haven't seen the Rubicon yet. We haven't seen any of these tow behind ones yet. That is a content update there. These two are. There's so many brands in here that I have not seen in the 25 list. Haven't seen Challenger. Okay, so in the gameplay trailer that we got from them, that is a Challenger tractor, but they haven't listed Challenger in the equipment list yet. So maybe that's going to be in a fact sheet. We haven't seen the older style. We probably won't see the older style Steiger, quad track. They'll probably stick with the... of course, those were released as content updates, so we might not see those. They might release them later, but they'll probably stick with that 715 because that's the new shiny toy. So we haven't seen the sugarcane harvester, and we probably won't see the 9250. I wouldn't mind seeing the 7150 come back. Haven't seen the baler or any of the cultivators. Yeah, we haven't seen Capella. I would say it's still early on, but it's making me nervous because it's not so early on anymore. I mean, if we're less than a month away now, and you look at the equipment list here, the equipment list doesn't seem as long. Yeah, there's different stuff, but it doesn't seem as long as the equipment list we had for 22. Unless they plan on really really updating this list. It's a shorter list. How many? Let's count the rows. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Right now we have 16 rows of equipment. Go over to 22. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. We have 24 rows of equipment. So we got 16 rows of equipment brand names over on 25 and 20, what did I say, 24? Throw it back to 19 here. Hey Dom, how's it going? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14, we'll say 14 and a half on this one. But again, there's a lot of stuff not coming back. Didn't see Michelin on the list for this one either. So maybe, I don't know, maybe they're not including tire brands on this. On the other one, we had Nokian tires, we had Michelin tires. You know, I don't see any tire brands in here. Maybe they cut those out. But still, it makes me nervous. I hope they've got like a whole bunch of stuff that they're gonna, announce. I know we'll get definitely more on the blog, because we got to get, I think the last thing they teased was production chains. Let's see. So this was the last real kind of blog that they released, other than the fact sheets. Fact sheets is a weekly thing. So construction and town projects, when you go under read more and you go down to the bottom, they kind of tease what's going to be the next thing. Right here. So coming soon on the blog. Maybe production chains, ? Or GPS. So Sean, you were wanting to know about GPS or ground deformation. We'll see. I have a feeling it'll be all three. I think that'll be the next thing coming out. It'll probably come out Thursday-ish. Maybe sooner, maybe later. Probably Thursday. Now, Friday they usually reserve for fact sheets exclusively. So it looked like so far our stuff has come out on Thursdays. I know this one came out on Thursday. This came out the 17th. Let me get this thing over here so I can move that quicker. Let's see. Where's the date? I think the date's back on the main page. But yeah, they're coming soon on the blog. Maybe production chains or GPS or ground defamation. I think it'll be all three. And I only say that because this one, for the projects and stuff, we got to see the community projects here. We got to see the collectibles. We got to see the houses being built. So I don't know. That maybe, I mean, that's three things, so it could be over the course of 3 weeks we'll see production chains, GPS, and ground deformation. But I think they'll all come out at once because there's still more stuff that they need to kind of go over. Good morning, Positive Pizza Power. How's it going? You like the grain bin house? Yeah, I think Sean said he liked the grain bin house too. That looks like a pretty popular one. Doesn't take up a lot of room. That's a plus for it. I like the log house. This one. That's the one being built right here in the picture. I don't know which one I'll build yet, though. I might build the silo one. Or the log one. I don't think I'll build any of these. These look like Zelunka or Huntan Pantai. Kind of across the way there. Do what?
I think mine's gonna be the log one.
The log one, yeah. I like the log one. So yeah, this came out on the 17th. That was Thursday. Goats came out on the 10th. That was a Thursday, right? Yeah. The 10th was a Thursday. I think the 3rd would have been a Thursday. So it looks like all the blog stuff comes out on Thursdays. That's what it's looking like to me. So you really have, unless it's something special or specific, you'll get your blog release on Thursday and then you'll get your fact sheet on Friday. But yeah, there's another international truck or something international branded coming. So we don't know what that is yet. And then we got the goats coming. It's weird how they have the rectangular eyes. They actually do in real life, though. You got the baby goats jumping around. Not to mention, you know, all the production stuff. You get goat's milk. So there's something else Manitou that's coming to 25. So a lot of times you can look in these screenshots, and some of this stuff is not listed under the equipment yet. I think this front loader is. So you got goat's cheese. Yeah, I like the log house. It's number one. it's got 2 fireplaces in it, and you can't go wrong with 2 fireplaces because that'll efficiently heat your home. So I think it's, this, you got to do the water buffalo. Okay, so there you go. There is a Kubota skid steer right there. So you know that's coming. They just haven't updated the equipment list yet. And then you get the buffalo milk. Kind of makes me want to go look at all of the pictures now, just to see if there's stuff hidden in there that we haven't noticed. You know? Or maybe that I haven't noticed. Maybe you guys noticed it, but let's look in here. Let's go through the first one. So there's the Manitou telehandler. Okay, so we saw the telehandler, the Manitou telehandler. Under that one. What did we see in our goats? Was there anything under goats? Yeah, so the Manitou forklift. Okay. Go back to blog. Go under rice and stuff and see if there's anything in there that we might have missed. So there's looks like the white tractor hooked up to the Lizard trailer there. There's the Aseki planter and stuff. Fendt tractor. The S7. Yeah, see the Massey there is listed there. There's the Dragon. And then we saw the Kubota skid steer under the water buffalo one, right? Let's look under green beans, see if there's anything there. That looks like a New Holland there, maybe. Yeah, there's a New Holland. I'm going to assume that's the T7. Well, that's what it looks like. Pulling the Rudolph trailer. Let's see, that was green beans. Let's look under peas. So you get to see the 3650 in action under the peas one. I really think that these will be starting equipment. I think this Great Plains Cedar and this 3650 John Deere will be at least one of the starting pieces of equipment. I think the white tractor might be one of the starting equipment. And those might be exclusive to the Riverbend Springs, like the American map. Alright, then you had Water Buffalo. That's where we saw the Kubota weather events. So you can see the Massey there. There's an International truck. It's a different design, but I'm assuming that's the same cab over that's listed under the equipment list going across on the ferry there. That looks like a Case tractor. Yeah, that looks like the Magnum there. Now that looks like the Case Maxim. That doesn't, to me, that doesn't look like the Magnum. That looks like, because that's the Rudolph trailer that it's pulling. So that looks like either a Case Puma or the Case Maxim. I think they stopped doing the Pumas and the Optims and started just making like the Case Maxim for the utility tractor, and then just the Case Magnums, and then the 715 quad track. That looks like a Case Maxim to me. That looks like a 6R there. So I think we are going to get the Maxim, at least the Case Maxim. Let's go look under spinach. So that looks like the 6R or 7R John Deere pulling that. There's the Volvo that we saw. It's the cab over Volvo. I'm going to assume that this is our homestead here. Because there's a shed there, and then there's the barn there. Need to try to find these on the map. So you got two rectangular buildings sitting at a angle there, and it looks like a couple of silos maybe attached to the thing back there. The next blog is Riverbend that I'm going to look under, so I'll look on the map on that one. Alright, let's look at the map here. Let's see. This is going to be hard to do because I can't, on my phone I can zoom in on it. On this I can't really zoom really that well. It's so hard to try to find stuff like that. Maybe we'll get an updated PDA, for the map tour stuff. That'll show like all the stuff. Like, labeled and stuff like that. It could be these down here because these sit at a 90-degree angle, and it could be something up here. These kind of sit at a 90-degree from each other. Could even be these down here, so you don't know. All you can do is assume, and you know what they say about assuming. Yep, can't zoom in on it. What kind of tractor is that? Is that a Massey? It's got a white cab, white roof. I'm assuming that's a Massey. On the ferry there. There's another tractor back there. I don't know what that is. That almost looks like a front loader. And there's the 3650. So they're not shy with the 3650. That's nice. I like that they were happy to show that to us, but I want more info. What does Johnny Five say? Input. Need input. I need more input on 25. And then they're getting back into the early stuff here, so. Yep, there's the ignition thing for the collector's edition. You get all of that with the collector's edition. You get the keychain, you get the ignition, you get the New Holland Gold edition, which, they show the Gold edition on the pre-order for the PC version. I don't know that we get that with the Steam version. I don't know if that's only with the hard copies or what, but get some stickers and posters. I don't know that you get the gold combine with the Steam edition. That may only be for the collector's edition and the hard copy edition from Giants. Because if you look under games here, there's the gold edition there. Is it in the year one pass? Where do we find that at? Where's the year one pass at? I know there's somewhere to look at it on here. If I click on pre-order, maybe. There's the bundle. Yeah, there's the vegetable harvester that we need. We need that one. Here we go. Maybe it's under this. There's the collector's edition. It's a nice shot of the Xerion 12, the F11. Where I don't see that. I see it under the collector's edition right here. But I don't see the gold edition under the year one pass. Year 1 bundle contains Farming Simulator 25 plus the year 1 pass. So you get 3 content packs and 1 expansion with a new map as soon as it's is available. But I don't see... The only pre-order bonus that I see that's guaranteed is the MacDon. By pre-ordering all versions, you get the MacDon pack with 5 highlight machines on top. What is that? 5 highlight machines on top. Is that like the headers, maybe? I think that's like the headers. Can I click on that? No. There was a screenshot that had the MacDon stuff. Maybe it's under media. Nope. DLC? Nope. That throws us back to, well, maybe it's under this. So there's the MacDon. Does it show that? Oh, okay, yeah, here we go. 5. I only see 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Funny, they have this MacDon equipment listed here, but not... Oh, you know what? Maybe because it's a pre-order bonus and not part of the base game. I bet that's why. I bet that's why. So yeah, I don't think the gold edition is part of the year 1. That's what you've seen on console? Okay, you don't get the gold edition on PS5. You don't get the gold edition on Xbox. And I'm not even going to bother looking into those because I know you don't get any of that stuff. Yeah, that's not even... It's not even available on PS4 or earlier. So if you're going to get 25, it's got to be Xbox, PS5, Mac. You do get it on the Mac. Pre-order now to get the MacDon pack for free. Expand this. Well, it's funny because on the Mac it's not a hard copy. You get it from the store. And there's the PC version. That's the version from Giants, though. I don't think you get it on Steam. You know what? I could check my store on my app. Or on my app, Lord. I could check the app on my phone. That's what I meant to say. Farming Simulator 25. Let's see. Where do they list? It's not into that. Pre-order, get free MacDon. It does not say anything about the gold New Holland. Look for posts from 10/7/24. Is that under blog, or is that on, you talking about like on Facebook or Twitter? It's a blog that was posted on PlayStation 5 about the Gold Harvester. It's a blog that was posted on PlayStation 5. Let's see, PlayStation 5. It's probably not under this. Yeah, I'm going to have to go, let's see, I'm going to go back to the blog. I never saw a blog just dedicated to the Gold Harvester, though. I saw a video. Let me go and see if I can find that video. Come on, cable. Oh, my cable's hung up on something. There we go. It's part of the Year 1 bundle. Alright, here is that video. Well, we are getting Michelin tires back because this has got Michelin tires on it. No, it just says on the video, it just says, let me see if it says... Sometimes you look in the description and it'll say more info. Oh, okay. So I don't have that. Yeah, it does say that. So it says the New Holland CR11 Gold Edition coming to Farming Simulator 25 to all owners of the Collector's Edition and Season Pass. So if you buy the... He's right. If you buy the Year 1 Season Pass, you do get the gold... you do get the gold New Holland. So... I'm assuming you still probably have to buy it in game, but that's, you know, to be expected. So if you get the Year 1 Season Pass, you do get the gold CR11 New Holland Combine, and you get the MacDon. All right, we learned something today. Cool beans. All right, you guys. So Farming Simulator 25, it's coming November 12th. Pre-order. Make sure you get that Year 1 Season Pass to get that Combine and the MacDon. Swather. It's coming November 12th. I'm going to do another one of these maybe in a couple weeks. And then hopefully we'll have more equipment updates and some blog updates and stuff like that. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm liking everything I've seen so far. Alright guys, so we're going to end it here. Until the next time, remember you reap what you sow. It's Matt from the Green Arcade. We will see y'all later. Have a good one.